So yes, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning here in the Philippines. It's yeah. So what is the date? Today is 14. We'll see if the internet will stay with us. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. You going to sleep? What happened, Edie? You did not sleep last night? Still early morning. Well, I'm sleepy too myself. I don't know. I think it's the meds that I've been taking. It's drowsiness. The internet will, but you got knocked out before you do. That's true. I got knocked out last night. I'm halfway. I'm sleep. I am sleep half. I mean my brain was sleeping, but I'm still talking last night. I think. You missed me this morning. I'm at my friend's house hanging out. Yeah, sorry about that. Like I said, if I do my screencast live stream, that means I'm sleeping. Sorry guys, I have to put you into a sleep live stream. But yeah, here I am, face to face live stream. So you see me now, awake. At least you see me now awake. Yeah, I heard lots of whispering. So whispering, I didn't hear any whisper because I was sleeping. Maybe I was dreaming, I don't know. Maybe my dog is whispering, or what you mean, whispering or grinding teeth. You see, I have not eaten my breakfast yet. Asif lies in the house. Good morning, mom. You were sleeping. Yeah, I was too tired yesterday. You are talking mumbo. Oh, did I? Pardon me then. Pardon me, E.T. Pardon me if I talk mambo. Jumbo jumbo. Mambo jumbo. Let's have a breakfast, guys. I have not eaten my breakfast yet, so gonna have my bread. Now I'm going to eat in front of you. Wondering if here you go. Yeah, I can switch off my camera in front of you. Now I am black. What is the outcome there now? Can you still hear me, E.T.? Let me know. I switch off my camera so I can eat first. I don't want you guys to see my big bite. Can you hear me, E.T.? Oh my god, I need to run. I'm staring at you again. Let me just eat my breakfast and I will open my camera. But at least I'm not buffering. It's only black and staring at you, E.T. Yeah, because I off my camera, Brett. By the way, Brett, do you mind me asking you where do you from? I remember how old are you, but you don't have to call me mom. I'm not that too old being your mom, I think. You are 30 plus. You can just call me to my name. Arizona. So you are an American. I just need to eat my breakfast, guys, because I'm starving. I had a very light dinner last night. Don't pronounce it the reverse way, E.T. No, it's not bossy. It's just JB, but do not pronounce it reverse way. Okay? Otherwise, that's gonna be different. That's gonna be a kinky different thing. Good morning, Sir Rick. How you doing? Sorry about last night. I am half asleep. My brain is already sleeping and my mouth is talking, so I don't know what I've been talking last night. No! Don't you dare, E.T. Don't you dare pronounce it reverse way, E.T. I am half asleep last night, sorry. And I end my live stream about 5 o'clock, I think. I got a good sleep last night though. I don't know what's happening, but I don't know what you guys hear while I'm sleeping, but I was tired. I had a long day yesterday. But I don't really do that, talking half sleep. Then I wake up. I wake up suddenly and I said, what the hell I'm talking about? What did I say, E.T.? If you really stay to my stream last night, I wake up some of my talking. Pardon me, guys, if you hear something unusual. Something unusual. There are some strangers in the stream last night, though. But, it's good that they showed up. Cannot describe, you know why. I had to replay the whole stream now, AP, to hear what really happened there last night. But from the beginning, I know I was talking half sleep. I wake up with it. That's why I said I'm going to bed already. Mambo jumbo? I don't know what's it even mean, mambo jumbo. No, I'm not talking about you two. I'm talking about those people who showed up who is not used to come to my live stream. They don't even have a profile picture. I don't even check, you know. When I wake up this morning for the toilet, I see some, you know, unusual people in the chat saying hi, hello. Did you notice that, Surik? Not talking about you. Of course, you guys are not too stranger. You're still stranger for me though, because I have not met you personally. But at least, you know, I've seen your video calls and stream. But still a stranger, huh? Until I didn't manage to touch you guys or spending time with you, you are still a stranger to me. 50%. There are some, Sir Rick, there. In the end, when I end the stream, I see some of them. A troll maybe, I don't know, but they don't have profile picture. It's just only a letters to their account. I think I should call you daddy as well now, Brett. I told you not to call me mommy because I don't think I'm too old for you to be your mom. You can call me by my name. No, don't imagine, JB. I'll run away before you get sick. I know, but E.T. A good stranger though, sorry. Stranger friend. How do we call that? Social media stranger friend. Troll friend. I do like you. I do like E.T. too. As long you guys don't pick my nose, you're okay. You are okay. When I see you, when you're asking about appearance, Rick, you're perfect. Hot guy. To your age, I don't have any problem with your appearance. You look human to me. You look neat. You don't look disgusting. How would I say? Even E.T., he looks fine for me. James, good morning from the Philippines. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Sorry. You're not a robot anymore, Sir Rick. I've seen you already, so you're fine. You're human. but those days that I have not seen your video call, you're like a robot for me. Magandang umaga din, James. Glad to have you here. I'm still having my breakfast. Let me just finish my breakfast and then I will open my camera because I don't want you guys to see how big is my bite. You might scared if you see my big bite. That's true, Sir Rick. Did you notice I don't speak to you that much still until I see you in the video call? It's just E.T. I have not have a chance to talk to him in private. I don't know him very well. You know, I know him the way he act in his live stream, but not in a private talk. Because sometimes people are different in private, you know. Bite is okay. Just don't bite the wrong thing. Keep your heads. Keep your heads away, E.T. And I'm also different in private talk. You know that, sorry. There must be similar of me talking in front of social media, but still, I'm still totally different in private talk and of course in the real life. What kind of bite do you have and where at? You name it, Sir Rick. Name it. I am the same as you see me in YT, just that I don't say anything private about my life. Well, that's good. You don't have a Facebook, you don't happen to have a Facebook Messenger, E.T.? Like Sir Rick, he got a Facebook Messenger. Did you guys have your dinner or breakfast yet? Don't be hungry, okay? Eat first before you chit chat with me. So you are also a little arrogant in real life, E.T.? Oh, that's cool. What is your messenger, E.T.? That's good. I'm happy to hear that you will finally get your truck, sorry. I can imagine how is your struggle without your car. I mean, without a vehicle for you to go anywhere you want to go. Alright. Send it and I'll add you in Messenger. The only missing in YouTube is the private message, huh? Like a Facebook. Why are you running away now, Brad? Did I scare you already? But it's only 1 week, that is not possible. You see? I can imagine your struggles already. When I don't have any vehicles myself, and I have a hard time to get a trike to go out. That's terrible. Oh my god, you have too many accounts in Facebook Messenger, ET. It's not a struggle for you? For me, it is. That's good then. I thought you're having a hard time the other day because of that. Here is not easy to myself here in the village. There are some sari-sari store around, but they don't have what I need. So I really need to go to town to buy something I want. Uh-huh. So what do you have then, Iti? What's up? Ah, good evening. What you have for dinner, James? That's good. And then the day after, you will gonna get your own car, huh? Send me to where, Iti? What's up or what? Messenger? I didn't get any. What account did you send a message? I don't see your message, Iti. No, you're not in my WhatsApp too. How did you find me in YouTube anyway, Iti? What name it is that you use there? Alright, I'm done. Let me open the camera. I'm back. Alright, so E.T. you said you sent me a message, but I didn't get any here. I don't know, E.T. Hang on, guys. Alright, I'm back. I hope your dad is treating your mom good now. No, actually, my mom is gone again. I sent her back to the hospital where she got the surgery. Because like I said, my dad is, I don't know how to explain. My mom's surgery went too bad that day. It's not yesterday. I think it's Sunday evening. I think Sunday. No, Monday evening. Monday afternoon. Her Jones tube stud came out to her eye because she forced herself to work. She said she tried to fetch water from the well and carry to her head. I think she is forcing herself to work because she feel embarrassed or she feel shy to my father not doing anything, so she forced to work. And that Monday evening, my sister sent me a picture of her eye having this like the nylon where the Jones tube, the Jones tube holding to, there is an outlet of the Jones tube for the doctor to pull out later when it's get dry. That thread came out to her eye, which is not supposed to be out like that. So what happened? They sent me a picture of that. So I was so scared. So I told them to send here at my home. And she was with my dad. My mom came in on the door first, and next is my father. But I already know what's happened, why it happened like that. She told me, my sister told me that she tried to work, she tried to fetch water by carrying by her head. because my father tell her to do this and that. And Sunday I already had an argument about my father scolding my mom because my mom went to the church and my father came back from the mountain, from the field, and I think he got aggravated not seeing my mother around. So I was the one who got argument with him, like, what's wrong with you? I mean, what's the problem if my mom is not around, and if you are hungry there is a food for you to eat, why are you still being aggravated? And if you are just aggravated because you are hungry, you can eat, there's some food. But my dad is a hard-headed, so we had an argument already, and it happened that my mom being forced to go to the farm to where he is in the shop. My mom's supposed to stay with me until she recovered, but because of what happened to to me and my dad, so she is being forced to go back to where they're staying in the farm. And there I cannot control anymore. I don't know what she did. I don't know my father did. So she got that bad happened to her surgery. So I was forced, like I was talking about last night. I was forced last Monday night, midnight. I have to stay in the highway to catch up a bus for her to send her back to the hospital. Because of that, I don't know what to do. I tried to rush her to the close hospital where I live, but they said they cannot do anything because they are not the one who did the procedure, and they are afraid to touch it because they don't want to take the responsibility to whatever happened to her surgery. So they told me to send her back where she got the surgery. So midnight I need to be in the highway to catch a bus for her to send her back. I don't know. I could kill my father maybe. But I'm glad that it's just when she get there yesterday morning, because the trip is about 8 hours from here to there. So when she get there, I told my sister. I have my sister, the nurse, my younger sister. She was there looking for a job as a nurse. So she rushed her to the hospital where she get the surgery. I'm glad it's not that too serious, but they were suggesting to do the re-operation, I mean re-surgery, but if she can just handle it like that, they just put something to hold the thread, because if they will gonna plant that thread again, is they have to redo it, and it costs double price for me. So I said, well, if it's not dangerous just to do it, to do something, just keep it like that. But doing another surgery, I cannot afford it anymore. So he is, I don't know, he is dominant, that he don't care if he hurt others feeling, or I don't know how to explain. Like I said, when I was young, he is the reason why I ran away. I get away to my family or to the village because I don't like him. I don't like the way he behaved. His cigarette or whatever, the alcohol is more important for him than the family. Yeah, that is why I try to cut that behavior, tradition. I don't know, it's old people traditional mindset. I don't know. My village is totally different. They have this crazy tradition that I cannot accept it. I cannot take it. Yeah, I feel too bad for my mother. That's why I said if there's something happened to her, I could. I mean, I don't know what to do to you. So I told him, don't ever come and show your face to me. I even told to my two sister and my two brother to tell him not to come here. The time I see my mom struggling, like I said, my mom get into the door first, and then he is coming next to her. I did not allow him to come inside of my house. I chased him away. I told him that I don't want to see your face here. Yes, it turns out to like horrible nightmare. I don't want to treat him like that, but what happening to my mom is she is being forced to do something because of his behavior. She he is very aggravated not seeing my mom around last Sunday because my mom went to the church, for to pray maybe or thanking the God made her God or whatever for the surviving the surgery. But my father see that wrong way and he don't like that my mother is in the church very long hour, and he pour his anger here around me and I don't like it. I don't have much patience to that one. No, he don't really. He is like a dominant. He's like a king. But if you wanna act like a king, make sure that your family got everything, so you can just demand them whatever you want them to do. But you don't even manage to hand them some money to buy food to serve you, asshole. So don't ever act like that. That's my. I mean, that's me. You are very stubborn, Roger, very strong head, but so far. You got me right there, E.T. I mean, I was very upset to him, but I have a pain in my heart that I had to treat him like that. I mean, why he has to be like that? Why he cannot be a nice person? So I don't have to treat him like that as well. Uh, and my father is just really totally different, guys. So I don't know how to explain. Like I said, I love him because he is my father, but I never liked him ever since. Even when I was young, I never liked him. I do love him as my father, but I never liked him at all. Since I got my thought, I mean, at my young age, I already seen those bad things. So what should I say? That is true, you got it. He also have this behavior that you serve him something, and then when he got a food in front of him, he is asking for something else, and then the next meal, I mean, let's say lunchtime, you serve him something like a vegetable vegan with something or with meat or whatever. I mean, let's say I serve him chicken for lunch. He would ask me to, I wish to eat vegetable. And then the next meal, dinner time, I serve a vegetable. He will gonna ask them something else. So that's very tiring for me. He is very ungrateful. So I don't even know what to do anymore. That is my complaint to my siblings, that he would ask this, and then the next meal you will gonna serve it to him, and then he will gonna ask for something else. He will never satisfy to whatever you give him. So I'm tired. So if you don't mind, please tell him not to come and show me his face. I can be more patient if there's nothing happened like this, but what happened to my mom is I cannot forgive him for what he did, because he never share any. He don't cost any for my mom's surgery. It's just all me. So having a trouble like this is too much for me. That's why they said blood is thicker than water. Yeah, that is what they don't understand. They are still my blood. He is still my blood, like I said, but doesn't have to be there all the time. I mean, I know I have obligation for him as my father, but the way his behavior is not really fit to me to be around. Well, I don't know. It's hard to understand my father. Like I said, he is. I don't know if it's right words to say that he is psychopath or something. I don't know how to call him. or he is a toxic person. I don't know. Because for me as a parent, you're not going to ruin your own family or your kid reputation for your own sake. Ah! Wow! Wow! Richard, di ba na? Wow! Ibang tuwa, tanda ti bayad na. Huwag isang punto. Na? Word, ipakita mo amin. No na problema apeg kas chay.
Tapos, pa-double shock kung saan.
Hamo pa lang ipa-double shot. Tawang pa iti budget na ti double shot. Actually, I was thinking to return back those kids to their own mother. You know, it's not our responsibility actually. Their mother is there. You know, she needs to be a mother to her own kids. Because having those two kids around is, for now, is not much, but they are growing. There are lots of responsibility that you have to take over for their study, for what they need, their food, etc. You know, there are lots of things to consider. And my father didn't think about that one. I don't know. For their condition, I don't know. My opinion is to give back those kids to where they should be. You know, if you cannot raise your own kid, you shouldn't. This is my say, okay? This is me. If you cannot feed your own kids, you shouldn't make kids. That's me. Well, I was too young when I got my kids, but at least I did not let anyone to feed my kids. I did my best to, you know, to support my own kids for whatever they need. What, you taking care of someone kids? Why have it cannot take making it easy? Like I said, the story about these two kids is my mother brother kids got pregnant to different men. Or she's being kicked out by my uncle's house. Because of that, she got different kids to a different man. So my mother brother kicked her out because of that. Because she's not listening, and plus she is being irresponsible to her actions. So it's okay if you wanna make if you wanna be a baby maker, go for it. But at least you have to stand up to what you're doing. You don't oblige other people to handle the problem that you are making. You know, I made mistake myself, but I did not put a burden to anyone. So because my parents feeling bad to this girl because she is being kicked out from her brother's house and they have no place to go. So what happened? She came here. I was in overseas that time. She was pregnant with the boy, and the girl was 1 year old when she got pregnant with that boy. So she's being kicked out and she ran away here, and she had no place to go. So my mother keep her here, and then they asked me a favor if I can help her to work overseas. So I helped her then to work overseas. I managed to send her to Qatar to work as like I do, I mean as a helper. But like I said, she is being careless or irresponsible one as well. So what she did, she left her kids to my parents. At the first time, she was sending money for the kids, but after 6 months, she suddenly stopped supporting financially. So what happened? We don't have a news from her. anything, no anything, no calls or whatsoever. She just suddenly stopped contacting and supporting financial. And then someone give us a news that they saw her after the contract, because her contract was 2 years. And someone told us that they give us an information that she is back to the Philippines, and she's pregnant again. She's pregnant again, and she is with somebody again. So we tried to get in touch with her. What is her plan to her kids, that it's been abandoned care? And she told me that she cannot do anything with those kids anymore. If we want to keep them, otherwise just give them away. That's what she said. So of course they are, for my own parents, they, they being loved already, because for them they are angels. I do believe that kids are kids. They don't have nothing to do what their parents did. I mean, it's not their fault if they have irresponsible parents. But to our condition, that especially my own parents, they don't have a job, they don't have income apart of trying their best to eat from the field or whatever I give them while I'm working overseas. But even though they are working in the field, they have the rice farm. Sometimes they wouldn't be able to plow their field without me supporting them financially. So it's just keep going and on and on and on like that. So of course I have my own family to support too. I get tired of it. So it's just too much for me to support everyone. So what happened is, yeah, they already stand up to the like a role that they will adopt them, because their own mother told them that if you don't like them, just give them away to somebody else who wants them. But my own parents, they feel bad for the kids because they are still blood, they said. But they didn't realize that taking the responsibility without you having your own job or having your income, and then you put the responsibility to your kid like me, they are being supported by me financially for whatever they need daily. I was the one who's supporting them for their daily food or whatever they need. I don't mind. What my point is, I don't mind doing my responsibility for them as my parents, but putting more another obligation on my shoulder, that is too much for me. I mean, they are not my obligation. I know they are kids, but having a 2 kids plus, just the easy words to say, it's too much for me. That is something that I'm not going to take as another responsibilities, because I'm even already having struggle for my own family. So having my parents as my obligation plus another 2 people again. I just finished supporting my younger sister to her nursing school. They put another two person for me to another course. Let's say they are two. They are in elementary. For now, it's not much, but what about the next? I mean, in the future, after 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So how much is that cost? So it's like what I'm trying to tell them, that those kids is not my responsibility. I know they are human, but if you come to think about it, that I have to oblige myself to do all the the responsibility and financial support, this and that, it's gonna be too much for me. So that is what I told them. You wanna do it, but don't put the responsibility on me. That is what I say. But they feel bad whenever I say like that. But that is the fact for me. I'm just telling my part. Yeah, it's just a reality that sometimes that if you think about it all day, you will go crazy. My mother hospitalization, no one helped. I take all the cost by myself. Okay, my sister, my younger sister, she's helping my mom in the hospital because she don't have a job yet, but taking care all by myself financially is like, I want to cry, I want to give up already. So I don't know what to say. It's just sometimes I become a monster for them because I have to slow down, I have to think about myself too. I'm also sick, I have my own kids to think about their future, this and that. It is not easy to be a breadwinner, but I don't know why I have all this struggle. I've been struggling from the day I was young. The day I ran away. I feel like I was being born to be punished. I don't know, to be punished by my own family. I don't know if before I was thinking that they are right. I am like a monster that I'm trying to do a good thing for myself, but you know I've been trying to help them since then, but I'm still a monster. But that's what they said. I'm selfish and I have a good life, but they don't have a good life. So it's not my fault if I've been working too hard and the rest of them is not working. It's not, they don't do anything to improve themselves. Like my brother, they get married, but they choose to gamble, they choose to drink, they choose to buy alcohol, they choose to buy cigarette, they choose to gamble. But me, they're working hard trying to save up money. That is totally different. I am there trying to save up, not buying something I want, so I can save up for my own family's future. But my siblings, they are just totally different, and it's like my fault that I have a better life than them. You know what I mean? You are a strong woman, Jacob, not but with iron. Yeah, I'm not a machine though. I feel like being machine sometimes because I want to do it all by myself you know, without asking them, especially because whenever they do something to me, it has to be forever that you have to look for it. That forever that you cannot pay back. They come and work to me, they gonna be paid for the fair pay. I pay them, okay, whenever they come and work to the farm or whatever they do to me, I pay them. But even though you pay them, for them is something that I can never repay. I can never pay by money. That's what they say. So sometimes I prefer to get a worker, which is after paying them, my deal with them is over after paying them. But letting my own family to work to me is like forever that I cannot repay. I don't know. It's just they have this different mentality that I cannot understand. Well, I don't, even myself, I still count myself being poor, sorry, because if I'm not poor, I wouldn't need to work too hard to earn something. For me, a rich person, you don't have to work, you don't have to to bust your ass to earn something. But myself, I'm still working too hard just to earn money, to earn something. I would say they are rich because, they don't care. They are just there gambling and smoking, enjoying their cigarette, enjoying playing cards. But me, I don't do that. So I would say they are more rich than I am. It's too exhausting. But what choices do I have? I feel regret that I bought a land close by. Even my younger brother, he even say, I feel lucky that I'm away. You see now, a school opening again, elementary school opening. My one brother and my two brother, they have kids. The school is almost starting, but none of them buy their kids school supplies yet. So I used to buy those kids for whatever they needs to school, but I stopped I totally stopped because I'm tired. I'm exhausted for supporting financially, emotionally. I try to advise them, give them advice, tell them something that they should do to have a better life, but they're not listening to me. So, you know, I just give up. I stop supporting them because I spoken someone before, specialist. The more you tolerate them, the more they don't know how to make their own living. That's what the psychologist that I've been through, because I have the problem. I was the one who has a problem, but it turns out like it's right. I mean, the psychologist told me that the kind of family you have, the more you tolerate them, the more they're being lazy. So it's your fault because they become lazy because of you. You are being too supportive financially, so they forgotten to work to make their own living. That's what he said. So I have to stop. You got it right. So they are copying to him. you know Imagine as I remember when I was young, my mother was working in the military camp. She was long she was washing military uniform. That's how she feed us that time. My father don't do anything. Yes, he is working in the farm, but it's not even enough to support the family. She plant tomato. She plant potato. I remember one day we end up eating potato only all day, without my mother income to that military camp. Will not be able to eat something else apart of potato. And the money that my mother earning from the military camp, she then prioritized the cigarette and the alcohol of my father instead of buying something we need. That is the reason why I run away. I don't like to see it. Hi, Brett. On break. Thank you for being here on your break time. I'm not just so sad, sorry. I'm in pain myself. I'm bleeding badly, but no one sees that. Only my sister and one of my brothers, they slowly see it, but way back they think I am a monster. That since I got into a psychologist, it's like I wake up to a very deep sleep, that I just totally stop supporting, and I still help, but not like before anymore, that I had to feed everyone. My siblings, my one sister, my two brother, they have their own family, but like I said, they have whenever they have a job, they don't really spend the money for their family. They are spending their money to buy cigarette, alcohol, gambling, and I was the one who's feeding everyone. And then they are just enjoying their life, like not worrying anything for their own kids. So I get tired of that one. I stopped suddenly, so I become a monster since then. So I don't care anymore. And then my younger sister, when she was not that too mature yet, she thought I was a monster too, because I also stopped supporting her. Because what happened when she was first year college? Hang on, guys. Hang on. Hello. Hello.
Maawi daw.
Ana napan ka dyan? Ropalin sa ejay. Huwag kitam dyan ropali. Basta hand traktor ko na nga dati. Basta dagitay one kuliglig nga the transmission na kin kids wheel. Huwag kita ang ti Yamaha. Data pa Yamaha na. Dahil basta one set. Hand tractor with transmission with giarado na kin kids wheel ko na. One, damagam dahil one set. Wang kumata siya mang talo nun, lata amin nun ta give up man ni Mang Joseph, hana kano talo nun dya kurban. Diyan mo lugi sa kano. No pa. Sana nga, normal lang, daya. Na? Won, siya amin mang talon no, kano mangalan nagtihan traktor. Kumangkita na at lalaki nga, agyan kanyak. Nga abangak latan. Ape ko mahal. Sige ning kagitan tak kita naman nun to tasyak to panlatan no kano adam na sa gimano. Kahit ko lang mano ti basta ada idea no mano ti presyo na. Sige. Diba? Okay, their priority is never their family. Yes, that's true. That's correct. I didn't ever have my own children and I will raise 3 kids and make them up. Well, like I said, it's totally different. Maybe if I stayed here, maybe I have the same mentality, but I push myself to be away with this kind of mentality. I was raised by the doctors, nurses, and an engineer in Manila. Like I said, whatever I witnessed at my young age, I think I started to have understanding what's happening around me when I was 8 years old, and then I was struggling already until 14 years old. So I decided to run away at the age of 14 because I cannot stand what I've been seeing to my father and my mother that time. So when I was first year high school, my teacher was poorly have she feel bad. She pity on me because I got to school without slipper, barefoot, let's say. I was going to school barefoot. I don't have any proper clothes, proper bag to go to school. I was using banana leaves to write something in school. So she's pity on me. So she asked me if I wanted to stay to her house so she can support me, my study. And I didn't have a second thought. I said, yes, please. Take me. So yeah, I run away because I cannot stand the situation seeing my mother and my father keep fighting about cigarette all the time. Cigarette is the most problem that they are fighting together at that time when I was young. Because my father, whenever he don't have a cigarette, he fight to my mother until she will buy her a cigarette. And that is something I cannot stand. That's why I run away. Yeah, so like I said, I'm being raised to better people. I think that's why I'm totally different. But even though I was gone, they are still asking money from those people who is supporting my study. They are getting money from them because they were saying that if you don't give us money, then we will take our daughter. That's what they said to the person who is supporting my study that time. So they was forced to give something, and those people, they have to minimize whatever they give me because they were saying your parents is asking money from us, so instead of giving all those money for you supporting it to you, it's gonna be cut on half because your parents want money from us. So I have to work overtime, double time, so I can make my own, money, because the money that those people supposed to give it to me cannot be given to me anymore because my parents are taking it. So what I did while I'm studying, I'm cooking candy. I'm making this milk candy and I'm selling to school. At least those people are supporting my daily needs, and whatever I need to school, they are paying it. But there's something that is supposed to be for me. It has to be decrease on me because they're giving it to my parents because they are, I don't know how to call that. I feel like being sold to someone. But I'm just glad I have a better life. That's all I have to thankful for. People are different here in the Philippines. It is crazy. Hi Ryan, good afternoon already, or what time is it? 11 o'clock. Someone is opening the gate. It's my son. I tried to have a different life for my kids. I don't want them to, suffer what I have experienced. So I'm glad I have it changed, but it's like it's like uh how you call that? It's like a bad thing for my parents too, that my own my siblings, let's say, it's for them, it's like a big I don't know how to say in English. What is the English for that one? It's like a fault. It's for them, it's like uh it's not good for them seeing my own kids having a nice life, and their kid is not is they want their kids to have the same treatment like my boys. They want me to buy their kids something that I can buy for my boys. That is what my sibling want to be happen. I said it's not going to happen. You, it's your kids. You are the one who's supposed to support them, not me. What is this? How are you doing today? Yeah, I've been talking about buying a hand tractor already, because I came up to the final decision that I am farming it, or I will be farming all the farm myself. I'm doing good things. That's good. Well, it's more than 1 hour again here, the live stream. So now I'm looking for the hand tractor, but buying a set, I think, I don't know how much it costs. So that's the call that just made it, because if yeah, that's my decision now, because if I am the one who will farm it myself, I need my own tractor, because I don't want to hire my brothers for their tractor already, because I just wanted to avoid misunderstanding again like before. Because like I said, even though I hired them, there is still something that I cannot repay, even though I pay them enough. Like whatever price they ask me, I pay them, but it's like for them I can never repay. So for me, it's better to buy my own tractor and hire people to operate it. So we'll see how much it costs. I wish there is a second hand I can buy. No, it's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen that they will gonna borrow it. I'm okay, it's just I got choked with something. We'll see the price. I've been calling already, and I'm cheap, so I try to get less price. So the call, oh, I told them I have to check first myself. Money can be repaid. Gratitude is priceless. That is misunderstanding. Yeah, but uh, I prefer to hire someone already, et, because once you pay them, it's finished. Okay, but for my family, it's not like that. Even though you paid the price, it's like forever that you can never pay. Yeah, it's negotiable, but I was hoping to get a second hand, sorry, but I cannot find a second hand. Okay, you can check with your business account. I have account for it. It's just I need less. I don't want to buy too expensive, you know. It's something I can use. Hang on, guys. The brand new is about 60K. It's all set. It's like the the head, the how you call that, the machine, and then the transmission, and there is a wheel. They call it how you call that, kid's wheel, the one that smash the mud. But before that, there is a plow as well. There's a set of the tractor. One is the plow and the kid's wheel, transmission, and the machine. So that it's four item in a hand tractor that you have to pay for it. Uh, just looking for at least new, but we'll see. A tiller and a plow. Yeah, maybe that's how you call it in English, but I don't know. But we they call here kid's wheel and the plow. They call it kid's wheel or arado in Tagalog or Ilocano or something. Araro in Tagalog. But in English, I think it's kid's wheel. The main in the accessories, I don't know it. All right, you've seen them before. So yeah, the machine, the head, let's say the machine that run the whole thing, it's cost 30K. A transmission is 20K, they said, and the rest, like I said, the kid's wheel and the plow, that all in all is about 60K, they said. So I have to go and check out myself. Someone just called me because I left a messages to their page, to their shop page. So they're giving me a price. So I said I want to see it myself. And before doing that, I have to find someone else that who really can work for me until the end of the planting season, because it's not easy to find a worker in the middle of the season. So I need to find someone that really stick there until the planting season is over. I can do the rest, going and visiting after the procedure of planting already. I can do it myself. Those maintenance, like making sure that they have a water, visiting if that needs a pesticide or herbicide, something like that, I can do that. But the hard part, I need someone though. Yes, exactly, Sarik, but for one harvest, it's okay, I think. Mhm. Hello? Ropaling sa ijay, tipra Ropali,
Alam,
Yamaha,
motor mo, dala, di kayo kero kawin eh.
adada pagpakas di ka pa'y basit.
Ito'y dinapsakti, dito'y ko na, dala, dito yun eh. Ito'y, dito yun eh, propali dito yun eh.
Ija asidug tikwa, ija asidug ti, DJ sango tikwa, iti animals clinic.
Ay, jeti na ka kita?
Wow, nadada iti
Sige.
transmission di jay. Kada
Oo,
traktor,
sige.
tapos ijay bungad na pa, ijay bungad, ijay sabay ti Petron, wagapu ka ditoy. At dada pa di jay, dada, kita magiging ang transmission na.
Ay, basta ijira amin na.
Wow, nagsasaro no, dadi ta, kita mlat taditan.
Sige, sige ako. Tagsundin na.
Yeah, well, the farmer that I had it farming the last season, Sir Rick, he just came here 2 days ago in giving me information that he is not going to farm it this season because his wife is around, so he don't want to do it. I wish I have someone who can just farm it and give me the 4%, 4% or 20% is fine. But he's not interested on doing it this season, so I'm thinking about it still about buying the tractor. So whatever is the last decision I make is to buy that one. But until I don't buy the hand tractor, I still looking for farmer. Kubota one God. So what is the best one, Sir E.T.? Yamaha from China, so better to have a Kubota there. Where is the Kubota came from? What else the brand that you can suggest me, E.T.? I've been looking online, but like I said, they have Kubota in the shop that they just called. Two years ago, I bought my water pump. Kubota is reliable brand and it's also here in the US. Okay, I'll check that out. They are interchangeable parts except Yanmar. It's from China. It's copy of Kubota. Okay, so not the Yanmar then. It's better to stick to the Kubota. Something light if possible, do you think? Oh. Ang kamangmangag. Deta adara do na sa gimano kano deta arado da. Ah? Tawagan ka. Hang on guys, let me just make a call. Anak ko na da? Mangmangag na? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Dito yun eh, kita maiso dito.
ayun na.
Pagkatanan iti, adot na yung asa.
Kubot. Kubot.
Hindi kulik-kulik na ipagpagam.
Kubota, kunamwo, deta. Deta mano, deta set nga, deta. Agraman, deta. Arado na kada, kedswil na kada kita. Mano kano ti set ko naman?
Anak makina na.
Kubota.
Tugota mo ka.
Damagam no mano, deta one set ti transmission. Damagam
Aguri
to.
ka, busy pa na, di kwa. Busy pa na, jay aguri ka, ala. Ada tinaklakpan daw. Bit lang. Kamay may isa, di aglako.
Kwan sa detan sa transmission kinda gija accessories na one set detan. Nung DJ kwa iti
Oo, tiko, bota nga magkikita. Ito yun eh, pasti na kita pa. Kita, Yamato.
Yamato.
Ano, lagi ito yung makinati.
Kwa dagita. Water pump dagita.
Ada ti Kubota?
Sa gimano kano ta kubota da.
Lagi ti, nagasilaw na. Kaya sarita mo na ito yung glakod.
Sa gimano deta kubota yo ading.
Depende mo niya kubota. Ano horsepower?
Ke DJ.
No, kubota gamin mama. Dati 49.5 kasi ay adi 70.
49,000.
So kubota. Kubota ha?
Awan na lalakan. Anak ka diti ko anak.
Talaklakati ni ma'am. Ma'am.
Kakata ko na ano.
Patata. Thailand mo lang ma'am. Pupunta dito.
Thailand Makata.
Buhin ma'am.
Manong kas
31.5
dyan?
kasi, ma'am. 31.5 ma'am.
31,000 ti Makata. Mayat nga ta hangat ang agdadail nga sigo.
31.5 ma'am.
DJ ti fixed price yun no kwa.
Buhin ma'am. Buhin ma'am.
Headlight na, dasira mo na.
Madikayat ti Yamato ta made in China nga ro deta Yamato.
Ang sila, picture mo lang tanan. Present mo kami na. Picture.
Kaya mo, timidintsay na.
Yamato nga ro ko made in China. Iso nga mabalin ti Yamato.
Kaya, sa natin eh, made in Thailand.
O, dati besa na.
Awan di mas makina da nga made in Vietnam.
Vietnam?
Won.
Iso, dati eh, made in Vietnam yan.
Thailand, sulit lang ito.
Ay, Thailand.
Made in Thailand. Ano ti brand na deta?
Patata.
Hakata, pero ti piyesa na, dagiti-got Japan, Kubota, iti piyesa na.
Mano kano deta Yamata?
Mano ka no dito, Stoy? 31.5 ka no?
31. Kuday ja one set ti transmission da.
Matawagin daw, wala ba eh, di 30 doon to.
Wala bawas na ko naman deta Yamata da.
Wala ka bawas na? 31.5 lang ka naman talaga.
31,500.
Oo.
Kuday ja transmission nga one set.
Di transmission yung one set ka no?
Ay, ito.
Won, pati di kulik-kulik na. Ano, di pagis?
Dahan special lang.
Ha, day isang set ko na ma, transmission, day ketsu, diarado na, diarate, suyod na.
Alay, so anong di ka salitang tadig ang mudeta kasi ako magkana sa tiga kasi ka.
Dalawang pati pa di trailer naman.
Apay mano trailer yung kadi.
24.5 ma'am.
Apo, nangina mo, teta pay lang ko nga ro, da 24,000, day trailer na lang.
Okay ma'am. Depende kami na di heavy duty kami na di ma'am. Pero na kayo multi light duty 22.5.
Eh, di man pay lang makina na, day Yamata, day made in Thailand, ba day total?
Okay ma'am.
DJ kin DJ set iti transmission nga kwa arado na dakets will na kin DJ suyod na mano.
Sige karon ma'am. Kailangan natin estimate ko ta picture na talaga tayo.
Apo ikan na mo discount ko ading tawan set mo day ta alaot niya.
Okay ma'am. Sige ma'am. Sige ma'am.
Ta umay kami to nga baliw kahit ko lang makita no mano nga talaga ti kwa iti game mano nga talaga day set from the makina na inga na ti kwa na transmission kiti basta day mabali nga pagkuliglig ti talo nun.
Sige ma'am. Sige.
Sige, thank you.
Garamitan lang tati quotationan na.
Wan, di quotation mo, kindi quotation mo lahat nga, kalalakaan nga trailer nan, di trailer mo with kwa eja yun, gulong na eja nga dete, kwa?
Adi pala transmission ma'am. Tatlo mga
Oh, sige, sige, nami ka nalata quotation mo, kindi di trailer nan, kindi di goma ti, di makina, gana. Pagsisinaan mo lahat, di quotation mo niya.
Sige ma'am.
Alright, thank you.
Sige ma'am. Thank you ma'am.
So yeah, they have Yamata made from Thailand, which is 31,500. They said. But I have to check out how much is the transmission and the accessories. You see, the machine is already more than 30K, and not even the transmission is not there yet. Most likely 60K. You know that brand ET made in Thailand? Yes, that head unit can be cheap and accessories will be cost more. They said the parts of that machine from Thailand is made in Japan. So I think that is the best one because at least the parts of that machine is made in Japan, right? What do you think, Ati? You guys help me out. I don't know what is the best, but for me, as long it works in the field, I don't need to go to the very expensive one. Okay, that's good. I just don't like buying something from Japan. I mean from China. I'm avoiding to buy something from China. Find one that everyone uses is not you have a problem getting parts. Yeah, I'll check it out then. And let me call again. Ti, Damagam man no anya ti brand nga mabili kinyada baka no makagagatang dati ko tapos hanto makagatang ti tao ti parts na dito no agka problema. Day 31,500. Nga mabili ka niya ata ado. Isuda pagalan no pati parte na deta ana brand na daya Yamata anak brand na. Hakata machine. Ay. Ngam mabili adu kanu tinagatang kanyada kinde nga brand Hakata. Sige nga rin, sige. Sige ba? Oh my goodness, 64,000. Walang AJ, awa mo pa AJ trailer na ah. Kide 64,000? Wala, bawas na AJ yan. Mano, 64,000? Wala, bawas na niya. Di ba lang mo 60, dapat lang 64 na. Sige kan. Sige nga. Sige. Alright, okay, sige. 64,000 and that is not including trailer, you know, the trailer that like a trike behind so you can run it in the main road. The 64,000 is only the head, the machine head, transmission, the plow and the catch wheel and whatsoever accessories that could, you know, that could plow the field. But to be able to go far away, you need the trailer, you know, the trailer at the back and the wheel, the how you call that, like a car wheel. You need to put something like, you need to change that accessory of the transmission to run in the main road. Whoop whoop, Brother Ronald, you still here? Sorry about that. I was on the phone call about, you know, buying machine. So they were saying from the machine, Yamata, they said it's a Thailand brand. Yamata, that is the best seller they have so far. But when it comes to have a problem, you only can buy the parts in their shop. You cannot buy anywhere, just in their shop, they said. Yeah, I have to go myself to check their items because their quotation from the machine to the transmission accessories, they were saying already as 64,000, and they are giving me the brand from Thailand, Yamata. That is the cheapest one because the Kubota, they were saying the good one is, you know, it's 49,000, and that is only the machine without transmission, plow and everything. Yes, that is 24,000. They said ET trailer that is the only trailer, okay? It's not included the wheel, only trailer. So most likely I have to spend 100 for all, including, including that trailer. If I want to get the trailer, of course. Trailer could be useful to carry, fertilizer, but I have the trike to do that. So I think for the meantime, I don't need the trailer. All I need is the main machine and the transmission and the accessories to be able to plow the field. Transmission is not really obliged at the moment. I can use the trike to carry the machine and the transmission to move to where the farm is. Yeah, but for now, I just need something that is more demand needs. You know what I mean? The trailer I don't need to buy at the moment now. If I have a good harvest, then maybe I will get the trailer. Buy now the necessary one, yes, that's true, ET. And that is cost me already 60k, more than 60k, 64 they said. I was hoping less than that. But let's say the price of that machine is like, it's like one of my harvests. I can use it for many years. So many years, if it doesn't go bad, doesn't break. It's not only for the 60k, it's not only be used for one season. So depends on the person who's gonna use it, I think. If you take care of your stuff, then it's not going to go broke. I can get it back 64 is like maybe 2 harvesting season is worth enough. What she can do it like she wants for now and can sell the trike later and buy a trailer. I'm not going to buy to sell my trike. It's not my thing to sell stuff, once I bought it. I don't like selling it. Like I said before, machine makes money. Yeah. Before I was, if I have a farmer, I have to push myself to find a farmer today to be able to farm it. Otherwise, I have at least I have the price now. I know how much it costs. So I have only 2 days to find a farmer who has a machine. If not, I will end up on buying my own, and I'll do it myself and hire someone to do the hard work. If you have a trailer hooked to the tractor, you can drive it all down the road. Yes, but without that, I cannot. I have to use the trike to put all the machine and the transmission on inside of the trike to move it somewhere. Sorry, I cannot afford to get a transmission, the trailer this time. Not included there the wheel. That is only the trailer. Yeah, I wish I can easily find one. Good one. The responsible one. ET. Yeah, for now that's okay. As long I can hire a regular worker, 2 men, should be okay, I think. 2 men for until the end of the planting season should be okay. They are just doing the hard work anyway. For the planting and pulling out the seedlings, I will do a contract for that one. per hectare. So yeah, I have to think about ahead. Sorry, the machine cannot be used only for once. I can use it several planting seasons, so it's not bad. 60K, I can get it back from the harvest. Anyway, since we are over time, thank you guys for your help for finding a good machine for this thing. But like I said, I have all day today to look for a person who has the machine if they are willing to farm it for me. You have to think of shed to keep the machine. Shed, you mean shed? Shed. I have a shed, the car shed. I can park it there where the motorbike and my car. For now, without the trailer, I still have space for that one, for the machine and the, you know, I still have space, enough space for the tractor, but not the whole tractor and the trailer. I don't have enough space because I have the 2 motorbike, the trike, and the car already there. Whoop whoop, your workout picture, you look like 21 years old. Oh, I was 27 years old there, brother Ronald. I was a long time ago. I was too young. I was younger 9 years, imagine. How young I am that time, brother. Young and tiny. Slim. That was 9 years ago. It's a throwback. Ultimate throwback, brother. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. We all do have a typo error. If you don't worry, I do understand. Anyway, guys, I'm going to end the live stream, okay? She's still just thank you for swelling my head, sorry. Anyway, guys, thank you so much again for today, okay? Hope to see you again next time. Thank you so much for your help for the machine. Thank you, E.T. Rick. Brother Ronald, thank you so much for being here today. You're a bit late, but it's okay. Love you all. Bye-bye. Babush. See you next time. Yes, I'll check it out. I check out E.T. Bye.